Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA career mode, and this is a new season, and I took a little break from posting FIFA because I've been constantly posting a lot recently, and right now I do a lot of Warzone during the quarantine time, and yes, and we're back here season 2, and today it's a pretty long video, so guys, just sit back and watch and enjoy. So as you guys can see on the screen here, there's so many players that I am not going to use, or I'm going to sell them for sure. So this episode, during those 30 minutes, there's like 2 games, and we have so many transfers going on. A lot of players are departing, and some of the players are coming in as well, because in the end, I want to free up some spot in the team. And as I said, a lot of players, I'm not going to use them at all. And however, last year, the first season, we failed to promote one of our youngsters from the youth squad. And this year, we're definitely going to call up some. I don't know who yet, or at least I'm not going to reveal to you guys. But it is going to be, it's going to be a huge transformation for this team. So as you guys can see here, we have a transfer offer for Harrison Reed, and I don't know much about that guy, but he's definitely leaving. And here is another transfer for Wesley Holt. He only featured probably less than 6 games or 10 games, and yes, we are looking to bring in a new center back, a central attacking actually no, not really, because I just signed Eberici Ez. Turns out he is a pretty great signing, a big future ahead of him. And of course, we are going to sign, I'm not going to tell you guys right now, but then yes, there are lots of work need to be done. And here we are asking for $13.5 million for Wesley Holt, and Real Sociedad representative, it's going to accept that, which is great. And here is the first friendly against Sporting. We lost 2-0, which is totally fine. And here is something big. I was thinking about using Jumbo for the next few seasons, because he looks like he's a promising star. And then he got an offer from Hoffenheim, and it triggers his release clause, which is 17.5 million, and there's nothing I could do. I can't really extend his contract. So that's a little bit of teaser for you guys, which means Genbo is going to leave for sure, which means I have to bring in a couple of wingers. Again, I'm not going to review to you guys. It's going to be a secret, all right? And here is a friendly game against Braga, SC Braga, and we lost 1-0, which is hilarious. But you know what? Friendly game doesn't really matter. I just want to get rid of them, or just get rid of them. And as you guys can see, Harrison Reed and also Genbo have left the club. And here is another transfer offer for Jack Rose, our youngster backup goalkeeper, or emergency backup goalkeeper, whatever you name it. He's definitely going to leave for sure. Not good enough. And here is another transfer offer for Guido Carrillo. Again, I didn't use him much, and I didn't use him much, so I'm not gonna bother with this guy. So he's gonna leave for sure. And we have a huge transfer budget here, $96 million. It's very important for me to properly allocate this transfer budget and to sign lots of good players, or promising players for the future. I don't know how many seasons I'm going to do with Southampton, but hopefully a good significant amount of number of season, which allowed me to continually build up the team. And again, another transfer offer, Jack Rose and Aussie Elfie Jones came back on loan from somewhere. And here's another transfer offer for Josh Sims. And here is the short list that I created, looking to sign a couple of players here, but here is the first negotiation. Oh, never mind. Just spoiled that. But as you guys can see, a lot of players in the short list, and I'm gonna sign a few of them for sure. Not all of them. It's freaking ridiculous. And the first, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for what I'm doing right now. I'm just waiting here. So I mean, there are a few bright players that I do want to sign. Think about it. I have $1 million to spend, but how do I want to spend that? Efficiently, where I can sign lots of players with young talent, and in the end, please click the button, Major. Oh yeah, finally I did it. And here's the first transfer negotiation for Hudson-Odoi from Chelsea, and he's going to cost us 15 million. Well, at least that's its current value. So I'm not gonna back up with this transfer offer. So I, just stick with the value with 15 million. But turns out Lampard wanted 90% sell-on clause and 200k more. But I'm not big fan of sell-on clause. So I decided to offer him a little bit of cash, adding 300k. That should do. I think so. 19-year-old, 77 overall rated, and turns out Lampard just let him go. So all we have to do right now in order to secure our first ever signing is to negotiate a contract with him. And this is going to be fun because we are not as big as Chelsea, which means our wage budget is going to be a little bit different. He's currently earning 57k per week, but I try to give him a rotation squad role. I try to aim it as low as possible unless they ask for a bigger role. In 5 years, definitely he's going to be on my long-term plan. He's looking very promising in real life and also in the game. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'm not going to take the release clause, which is perfect for me again. And he's going to take a 20k pay cut with a bit of other signing bonuses and stuff. And there you go. First ever signing. No, not first ever signing, but first signing for this summer transfer. It's Hudson-Odoi. And of course, right now, that we're not done yet. Signing one winger doesn't mean that we are done. We are going to sign more players and more players. So here is another transfer negotiation. We're trying to go for West Ham striker Sebastian Haller, and he's costing 42 million. And I still have 79 or 80 million dollars to spend. So I'm gonna stick with the price again because I don't wanna, I don't wanna make West Ham unhappy. But 74.6 million, personally, too much, way too much. So I gotta lower it. Proposing new transfer offer, hopefully lower. So of course I have a limit. I'm not gonna spend the majority of my transfer budget to sign one striker because I'm planning to let go a lot of defenders as well. So we need a new defender, as I said, but unfortunately they are sticking with 74.6 million, and I have to gotta let go of that negotiation. I'm not gonna pay that much for a striker unless I have like 100 million or 200 million. But another option is Milik from Bayer Leverkusen, but unfortunately he just recently bought it, so I can't do that. And surprisingly, we have another transfer offer for Holzberg, our captain, but 15.5 million. That's actually quite good for his age and also his value. So I am going to see what I can do here, offering a 20.5 million, just 5 millions more, 16.7, and of course just a little bit higher, meet me halfway, so 17.5. I assume they are going to accept it for sure. And SRFC accepted that. Oh well, it looks like another original player is leaving as well. And here it's the U report in England, looking fine here. Sean Mason and Toby Collins, not sure yet, but SNL players here. A pretty successful month so far. I'm quite happy, even though I didn't sign most of them or 3 of them, but they're they're going to be a closely monitor. And it's the U squad, monthly U squad. Henry Edwards, not good enough, not hitting that 94 marks. And Taylor Moore is looking very, very good here. But still, 15-year-old. He's definitely going to stand up for sure as their backup left back for Ryan Bertrand. And here is Max Evans, looking very good here. But Patrick King just recently signed with us. Not quite sure about his potential yet. And we're going to just wait for now. And right now we're looking for a center back for sure. But the thing is, who am I going to sign? There are lots of quality young talents, or even some veteran as well. De Verge from Inter Milan, 85 rated, 28 years old. Maybe hitting his prime year, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some domestic transfer. So the number one candidate I have in my mind, or in the game, it's Joe Gomez from Liverpool. He has been partnering up with Van Dijk pretty well. So I assume $22.5 million for his quality. I think it's pretty good. I think he still has room to grow for sure. Not hitting his prime yet, but I'm gonna offer $23 million. But Klopp wanted a $33.7 million, 15% sell-on clause, which means I gotta remove that sell-on clause again. And increase the transfer budget just a little bit. The transfer sum a little bit, and they are going to take $36.5 million for Joe Gomez. And again, he might secure our second signing of the summer if they accept the contract. So let's see how it goes. Crucial squad role, absolutely, of course. Who else? He doesn't really have a competition yet, so it's gonna be a 5-year, 5-year contract length. Perfect for me. Hitting 28 by the time he might be going, but who knows? I think I might be, extending his contract. Depends how many seasons we're gonna do, and so I'm gonna do a little bit of pay raise for him by £1,000, $1,000, 1,000 euros, but not much for him. But 500 signing bonus definitely attract him coming to the team. So that's our second signing, Joe Gomez from Liverpool. And here I might be making my third signing here, most likely a winger. Jembo is gone, and again I'm going for a domestic transfer with Daniel James, who's looking very bright in Manchester United jersey in real life and also in the game. 73 rated, 22-year-old, worth $7 million. And I would, I could see this as a pretty realistic transfer, considering coming in the second season. And yes, I'm going to stick with the $7 million. Take away the selling clause, and $9 million a bit much. Erasing the selling clause, I'm gonna meet me halfway, kind of halfway-ish. $8.5 million, and are you gonna accept that or not? And turns out Manchester United accepted that, which is quite interesting now. So I'm making a lot of signings this year, and I'm quite happy with with the signings that we have. And of course, it creates Daniel James going to come in, creates a huge competition with Nathan Redmond, who has been pretty crucial for us in the first season, but who knows about the second season, right? And then we are going to offer him rotation, which is perfect for me because Nathan Redmond is still my number one choice so far. 5 years for Daniel James, perfect for me. Release clause, none, no, or I took that away. And again, he's taking a almost 50% pay cut, which I would love to see. Save me a lot of money to sign more players or sign more young talented players. And so far, 3 signings so far. And Joe Gomez is wearing that number 4 jersey, replacing somebody else. And Daniel James is going to wear number 3. Maybe, I feel like number 3 for me should be, you can tell. You can tell whether if that person worth to be wearing number 23. And okay, right here, Hassan Odoi automatically signed to number 11. And here I am going to sell for Guinea. Yes, he has only been with us for only 1 year, not long, but I think he is not really good for us. He only scored like 2-3 goals only, and he's not particularly a bright player as I thought he would. And and right here, Upamecano is going to be upgraded his number, not upgraded, not downgraded as well, but change his number to number 6, which I see him as a number 6, not number 20. But Wesley Hoy was wearing 6 last season, and now his departure, frees up that number for Upamecano, which is perfect. And Hudson-Odoi is going to wear number 11 instead of number 13. So go back to Danny James. He is going to wear number 20 as a winger, which I think I like that number as for him. So yeah, number 20, Daniel James, and this is our lineup so far. It's not the perfect yet, but again, it's a slow process of getting into Champions League football. And again, right here, some players I'm not really. And then the thing is, we don't have squad depth right there. We haven't called up anybody yet. And right here, I am going to call up one youth player, and his name is Max Evan. I think I'm doing it right here on this slide. Just wait. And yeah, Bradley Mitchell. Oh, he's going to send up. He's the first one who got sent up. Midfielder, 81 to 94 potential rated. And Max Evans is going to send up as well. He's going to be wearing number 40. Of course, I'm going to change that, tucked in shirt. And also his boot for sure. And coming into the first game here, new season. And a new start, looking to qualify in the Champions League. And again, we are in the Europa League. We're trying to make the most out of it by either winning it or, I think that's our target. Try to win something. We didn't win anything in the first season. Like right here, this season, we're going to win something. And hopefully it's either EFL Cup, FA Cup, or Europa League. Because I know going for Premier League, it's pretty hard. Considering you have Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, they have top signings, and right now we don't really have a top signing yet, but then we have good, decent young players that could grow in the future. But again, who knows? Here's the lineup: 4-4-1-1, same formation, new faces as you guys can see. Hudson-Odoi comes in for Fegini. He is going to be on the bench for this game. I don't know if you will see Fegini wearing a Southampton shirt anymore, but you guys will know later. And here's the first chance for us. Here's Stuart Armstrong. Take that shot, and he scored our first ever goal in the 2020 to 2021 campaign. And yeah, first 1-0 for us. And here's James Ward-Prowse going by himself, looking for a pass here. And here is our new signing from last year, Paredes to Nathan Redmond. Good save by the goalkeeper. And here's Paredes to Danny Ings, and he's been taken down in the box. Kapoor, I think that's his name, and that would be a penalty for sure. No card, which is very no, that's Kapoor, that's Kabasali, and that's a very poor challenge. He didn't even get the ball as well at all. And he is going to and here's the penalty for us. Who's going to take it? And of course, our new captain, since Holchberg's already left, James Ward-Prowse is going to be the captain for the squad. And he's going to score that comfortably, even though not the best penalty, but he scored 2-0 up for us. And here's Will Hughes Martinez. And somehow it bounces right back to the striker, and good save by Angus Gunn. And his Kapoor to Danny Welbeck, former Arsenal player. What is he going to do here? Pass in the middle to Kapoor, but what a great goal. Great assist by Welbeck, and we're down. We're not down, but Watford got one goal back. Here's 2-1 so far. Again in the middle, and good block by Joe Gomez. Having a pretty alright game, I think. Should have dealt that earlier, but Will Hughes misses that chance. And here's a counter for us again. And never mind. Fugini comes back on for Hudson-Odoi. Redmond. Here's Nathan Redmond again in the middle, and it's chaos in the box. But another penalty, and it's considered by the same player again. No card. So you gotta look at the slow motion. Yeah, that should have been a card for sure. And anyway, we are going to take the second penalty, potentially scoring our third goal. And the four are going to come in. The Foley is going to come in for a while back. It's James Ward-Prowse shooting on the left side, and Ben Foster guesses that wrong. And we score 3-1. Perfect. That's definitely the end of the game. But we're still going on here. Fugini in the middle to Lamina. Came back on, and again the same player 3 times. It's his third time conceding the penalty, and he hasn't got a card. Finally, he's got a card. He should have been sent off long time ago. Oh, it's not. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. It's Konate this time. Yeah, it's a Konate, not number 27. But again, Watford, what are they doing? Conceding 3 penalties in the first game of the season. And here's James Ward-Prowse. Might be scoring a hat trick of penalty. Can he do that right here? And yes, he does. And that is basically game over. 4-1, a ridiculous game. 3 penalties, but good thing James Ward-Prowse took that hat trick. And great win for the first season. And fortunately, right here, I transfer listed Angelo Fugini, Arsenal. Unai Emery is going to sign him, so of course I'm gonna let him go. Again, he's not really, the right player for us. So I'm gonna offer 20.5 million, but Unai wanted a 16.5. I was like, sure, $2.5 million above the value, so it's totally fine for me. So here again, I'm going to sign for a striker. Che Adams, I don't think he is good for us anymore. Again, got plenty of chances last year, only scoring like 5 goals. That's not really my type of striker I'm looking for. And we are going to sign Gabriel Jesus. But again, Pep Guardiola is not going to let his striker go by offering 75 million. And I just can't do that. Again, we don't have the money. So, since we play against Watford just now, and I'm going to sign a player that saved Arsenal invincible, which is Ismaila Sarr. He single-handedly destroyed Liverpool to took away the invincible run. And that's why I'm going to sign him. And he has great pace, 95, hitting that 95 mark, which is faster than Fugini. So, and that's how the deal was done. I didn't read it. 27 million, which is totally fine for me. So at least I have like 20 million to sign a striker. In this case, since I don't want Jade Adams. So yeah, sure. Sarr is going to be an important player. He's going to be competing with Hassan Odoi. So we have two new right midfielders, which is quite odd in this year or in this age of football. But anyway, we are 5 years important players. Totally fine by me. I'm gonna stick with the same wage, 61k and 450k for signing bonus, and he is our 4th signing. Again, we are doing a lot of transfer this season, which is great, and he will be wearing number 7, replacing Angelo Fugini. And here is the second game, and that will be the last game I believe for this episode. It's against Chelsea. Last year we played them more than 3 times actually, and we won probably 2, I think. But again, we cannot underestimate Chelsea, and this is the lineup that we have here. Not much of a change. 4-4-1-1, same back four. You guys can read it. Hassan Odoi, James Ward-Prowse, Paredes, Leandro Paredes, Nathan Redmond, Stuart Armstrong, Danny Ings. This is our pretty powerful lineup, pretty decent lineup. And look at Chelsea here. Playing 4-3-3, Kepa, Sabali, Orban, Rugani, somebody else. But, the animation just, the slideshow just too fast for me to read it. So you guys can read it on by yourself. And here is Hassan Odoi facing against his former team. Great tackle, great interception. Here's Danny Ings looking for a pass, but he couldn't find anybody. And here is just scrambling around here. And here's Bolatti in the box here, but great finish by him. And there's no way Angus gonna save that. Powerful shot and perfectly located. And here's Doherty. Intercepted, give it to Nathan Redmond going on by himself. And here's Stuart Armstrong, but great save by Kepa. And here's again a chance for us. Stuart Armstrong back to Nathan Redmond, looking for a cross in the middle. Pass in the middle, Danny Ings, but what a great finish by him. Chips it right over Kepa to equalize the game. 1-1. Here's the second half. Stuart Armstrong. Skip past Loftus-Cheek. Still going on by himself. Here's Hassan Odoi. Crosses the middle to Danny Ings, and he scored that perfectly with a half bicycle kick. And we are 2-1 up. Here's Stuart Armstrong. We are doing very well with the counter attack. Here's Hassan Odoi again. Already got his first assist. Can he score his first ever goal here? No, but then Kepa denied his first goal for Southampton. And again, of course, the goal against his former club. And here is our chance again. Danny Ings took a shot, but poor finish. Should have sealed that one back in the net. Here's Jorginho. Still going by himself with ball, rotating himself, but what a great shot there. It just perfectly plays under the bar. Normally I don't post the replay or do the replay for the opposition team, but that is worth watching. Hitting right under the bar. Right now it's equalized 2-2. Here's Aparici as to Danny Ings in the middle. And finally we broke the deadlock. 3-2 for us. Danny Ings, hat-trick again, perfect. 2 games. First game hat-trick for James Ward-Prowse. Another game like this game for Danny Ings. But again, on the other side, Angus Gunn makes a great save, and that's how the game ends. Perfectly 3-2. What a great game. A pretty entertaining football, and Danny Ings is definitely going to claim his match ball, his man of the match for sure. Without him, this game would be sabotage. But that's what we did. We did whatever we did. Did whatever we did to win this game. We did that. Some new signings coming on and off there. Hassan Odoi having a pretty great first game, having 1 assist. And yeah, that's basically the end of it. And and next episode when you guys come in, it's going to be the end of the transfer window. And of course, stay tuned to see whether if I sign a new player or not, or maybe multiple players, but who knows. But here, as you guys can see on the screen, Taylor Moore is hitting 68 mark, and I'm excited for him to to get called up. But eventually he will. But anyway, that's how this episode ends, and I hope you guys like it. Subscribe to this channel, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.